Yo, what's up, man?
Hey, what you working on? Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
You got it. Come on, man. Hey, I'll see you later.
Bring it in, everyone! Before we get started, I want to introduce you to a special guest, Isaiah Thomas. He'll be here observing with the coaching staff today, so let's put in a strong effort and show him how we do things around here. Today, we're going to work on stopping teams from getting easy buckets in transition. All right, let's get right into some transition drills.
Turn it up! Turn it up! Yo, watch it! What's the roll? Hey, help! Knock it down! Hey, yo!
Good job. Let's move on to the next drill.
Focus, focus! Yeah, let's go, son. Do it, son.
Hey, he can ball, huh?
Ball up! Hey, who's that?
Get started, man. Let's get started. One more. See you later.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
You got it. Come on, man. Hey, hit me up.
Once you pick your jumper, it's time to join the Clippers and test your build in a game against the Milwaukee Bucks.
Yes, and it's my player picking up the assist.
And if you're not feeling one of your builds, you have the ability to make 6 total builds and play one test game for each one. In the NBA 2K21 demo, you can also hit a quick game.
This is Hank and the Hornet on 98.9 The Flex, the official.
Big game tonight.
Phoenix, Arizona, the destination for the Nuggets. There's a look at Nikola Jokic. He means business all the time and leads. It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Harris. And before we...
Well, Coach Mike Malone had this to say about his understated superstar, Nikola Jokic.
The Nuggets lucky to have him. Thanks, David. Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. The backcourt is Murray and Harris. Millsap and Jokic, the big men. And it's Porter in at the 3. And for Phoenix, Rubio and Booker. They're the backcourt. B out there with Oubre. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Players are sure racking up a lot of miles, Clark. A lot of games, a lot of flights, a lot of late nights, early mornings. But in some ways, it must be easier these days than it was, say, 20 years ago when you were playing.
It's easier now than it was when I played. I mean, we had commercial flights and 6 a.m. flights. These guys now actually have charter services. And heck, I often think that the guys before me had it much worse than I did. So it's all relative. But clearly, it's hard, it's demanding, but they also have the very best of care in getting to and from the cities across the league.
Here's B. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist.
Attacking the defense with the pass there, Kevin. Rubio, the great vision, and no hesitation on the delivery.
Here's Murray. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. And again, another one in from B.
Well, I tell you, that's a nice job by Rubio. Eyes up, examining, exploring the defense, then on point with the delivery.
Murray against Rubio. Millsap has the open look. Hits it from three-point range. Millsap's got 5.
And early on, they look great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
B, the pass to Oubre. Can't hit that one. Good defense by Jokic. Outside, Porter. Pass to Jokic. Shoots over Oubre. And Jokic with the basket on the assist from Porter.
5 buckets without a miss. That's a fantastic start.
Jokic with the steal. Oubre against Porter. Harris kicks to Murray. Outside, Porter. Back to Murray. Now the pass to Jokic. No good on the shot.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
All right, you know, we talk about making plays. Rubio would rather not take the shot from distance, so he does the smart thing, drives it right in.
Murray finds Millsap. Some solid defense from B.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
And that one, good.
High percentage look there, guys. Rubio's best chance to score, and he maxed it out.
They swipe it. Fast break, here come the Suns. Here's Oubre. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
Splashed them one after another. It really was quite a display from the strike. And, you know, with those numbers, he makes a defender hesitant to get too tight on him. I mean, he doesn't want to get whistled for the foul and put this guy on the line.
Harris passes to Murray. Now, here's Jokic. Covered by Rubio. And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. And here are the Nuggets now. They trail by 1. B, the pass to Oubre. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Will Barton, he's checked in for the Nuggets. And it's Millsap with the ball for Denver. Murray, the pass to Barton. Back to Murray. Outside for Millsap. Another three for Denver. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Here's B. And that one is stuffed right through. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Well, Clark, one thing you have to respect about Jamal Murray is how intense of a competitor he is.
And you can't substitute competitive spirit, Kevin. It's a great attribute to have, and you see that in how he's improved his game year to year. I mean, he loves being in the spotlight, going up against the game's big-name guards, and he doesn't shy away at all. That's a credit to him.
Rubio misses.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Millsap inside. Excellent D there from B. Fires top of the key. And the jumper falls for him. 6 points for Ricky Rubio.
And when it rains, it pours. Another jump shot tickles the twine.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Out to the wing. Near the three-point line, it's Millsap. Second chance shot. Tries it again. In deep, Jokic drops it in.
Boy, a lot of energy and hustle on display from Jokic that time. Never giving up on a possession.
Oh, what a dunk!
Terrific assist that time by Rubio.
The Nuggets trail by 3. Murray surveying the D. Drops in the layup for 2. Murray's got 8 points.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
Here's Ayton. A beautiful reverse layup.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Denver's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Denver passing it around. 6 on the shot clock, and Denver again with the bucket.
Boy, the mid-range J of Jokic, I like it a lot. I mean, you got to D this guy up from that area, or he'll scorch you.
B, Millsap covering. Oubre passes to B, and stolen by Barton. To the paint, here's Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight, neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
Nuggets trail. Millsap left side. Count the basket. 10 points for him.
You know, an area worthy of further development for Murray is keeping his teammates involved.
B, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Barton surveying the floor. Jokic draws the double. Outside for Millsap. The Nuggets get it back in a new 14.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Pass to Rubio. Out to the right wing. B, Millsap covering. Ayton trying to break free. And again the basket from B. Now it's a 3-point Suns lead. The Nuggets shooting an impressive 60% early. Barton outside. Back to Murray. To the inside. Jokic. Rebound by the Suns. They beat the Nuggets during their last encounter in Denver.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road. But they found ways to get their guys good looks.
And it was funny. The road arena didn't bother them at all. I mean, they locked in, focused, and executed. And got it done.
Shot to stop the run. Millsap misses. Suns leading by 6. Here's Booker. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
And the story here, Kevin, early on, is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets.
You know, you can't help but love the way the Nuggets create on offense. This is a free-flowing, fun team to watch. A lot of movement and an excellent passing team. Second in the league in assists last year.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Taking a look at the Nuggets. Porter is out there with Von. Then it's Gary Harris. Then there's Monte Morris. And it's Jokic in at the 5 down low. He gets it in there. And the Suns lead by 6. And with the Nuggets, Clark, all those assists, even with a slow pace of play. That was something.
Yeah, you know what? I agree, but they really were their best when they played up-tempo, I thought. It makes use of their home court advantage, gets the crowd involved. But really, guys, it was the passing. They play with such a high IQ and have so many good playmakers. It's beautiful to watch.
Paul Millsap is checked in for Noah Vonleh. It's three on three on the fast break. And we've got an update. Here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, B in that last game against the Rockets had a huge night. He scored 48 points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. The stat line was filled, and the whole league is talking about it. We'll see what he does for an encore tonight, Kevin.
David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
To the middle. He feeds it to Rubio. Jokic with the steal. Morris against Rubio. Morris kicks to Millsap. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And how about the transition from Paul Millsap, going away from that star role to being more of a role player here in his later years? No longer needed to carry the torch, if you will, in terms of scoring and rebounding. But he can still give you just a bit of everything else at this stage.
And with Millsap, you can just see him contribute in so many ways.
I mean, a great passer for his position and also very unselfish with his offense. Still a plus defender with how often he is giving up size on the inside.
Harris looking it over. And the wide open shot from Morris. Misses the 3.
He hit 1 3 in the first, but the well has been totally dry for him in the second.
Millsap with the steal. And here is Morris. He's got 5. It's hauled in by the Suns. B's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And again, it's the Suns missing. And it's Harris with the ball for Denver. Pass to Jokic. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. And that's 10 points for Jokic.
Surveying the floor, Gary Harris recognizes when his teammates have open looks and gets it to him.
Here's B. Plays it up and banks it in. And the Suns lead by 5.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Morris passes to Jokic. Back to Morris. It's tipped. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ayton. And for the Western Conference, we have a chance now to recognize our Player of the Week, B.
And when you have a big man carrying as much of the load as he has, it just makes things so easy for the rest of your team. Completely deserving of the award.
Pass to Jokic. 6 to shoot. Millsap in the corner. Good on the triple. Millsap's got 14 points for the game.
Millsap, this time with the catch and fire, showing off his versatility.
B. Millsap covering. Now here's Ayton. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Houston. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. So it's Denver now, trailing by 2. A shot by Millsap. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Suns have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Inside, here's Oubre. A stupendous finish in traffic. 9 points in the game so far.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
There's the pass to Millsap. Rob. And up the court come the Suns on the break. And the jam by Oubre.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
Timeout. And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Well, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Timeout called, the Suns.
Look at Paul Millsap, one of my favorite players. Came into the league after 3 years of college as an undersized power forward who has shown that he not only can rebound, but has become an all-star scorer, too.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Barton's checked in. Ayton, the pass to B. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficiently.
The Nuggets trail by 6. And year in and year out, Paul Millsap finds a way, Clark, to get it done.
He does, guys. I mean, he's just rocks out. An all-star player multiple times. All he does is help his team win, and he does it in ways beyond just scoring and rebounding. He can open up space with his shooting. He's an outstanding passer, and he's also good at the defensive end and picking people's pockets.
Down low, here's B. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. And now it's an 8-point Suns lead.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Oubre against Porter. Inside. And Millsap slams it in.
Yeah, Millsap oozing with confidence. When he's got it going on now, he's fantastic at keeping the pressure on and staying engaged.
Rubio outside from the arc. And Ayton throws it down.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Knocked loose and stolen by Barton. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. Here's Jokic. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down. Well, you know, you watch Nikola Jokic out there, and he just moves like a guard. The way he approaches the game, sees the court, and shoots just aren't found in that center position.
Barton drives in for the three. The offensive rebound, and it's blocked. Here's B, and he jams it with authority.
And look at hanging in the air, double pump, and then throws it down.
And you see the D, they just stepped aside, let him pick what kind of move he wanted to make. Wow.
And what a beautiful move it was that he picked.
You know, Greg Jokic has so many tools at his disposal. He's a walking triple-double threat.
The passing and vision is what really sets him apart at that center position. The offense can run through him and should run through him with how he can distribute the ball.
And finished off by Oubre.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleep.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Jokic draws the double. Outside Porter. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
Jokic doing a nice job consistently finding the open man.
B, the pass to Ayton. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Jokic.
Man, what a season it was for the Nuggets and Coach Mike Malone.
Six seconds left to play here in the second quarter. 1 second left, and he hits the jump shot. And that's now 10 points for Ricky Rubio.
Love the body control there. Stop, pop. Rubio understands exactly.
And so it's Phoenix looking at a 13-point lead. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, B has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. Setting the floor for the Suns, Rubio and Booker. They're the backcourt. B out there with Ayton. And it's Oubre in at the 3. Powered down after the assist, let him into the lane.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Nuggets. 15-point game. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. Millsap. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Greg, they keep pulling up and watching them go down. It's a really nice thing to see.
Phoenix grabs the miss. B's got 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. And Ayton throws it down.
And it's the way Ayton uses his body inside. It's what allows him to get so close to the basket.
Murray kicks to Jokic. And again, Denver no good. Phoenix leading by 19 points. Here's Booker. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Everything working for them out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
How do you think great coaches go about making that connection with their players?
Well, it starts with being candid and holding the player accountable. Great players want to and need to be coached. And great coaches find a way to do that effectively for that individual and for the team.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Denver calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
And a chance to take a look at some numbers for him.
And right now, he's in one of those grooves where he has a tremendous feel for the game. His assist numbers these past 5 look a lot different than from the rest of the season. And by different, I mean better.
And this offense needed that one after 4 misses to start the half.
B, the pass to Booker. Makes it off the glass. Booker's got 4 points in the quarter.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Passes it to Millsap. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Millsap's got 22 points.
And, you know, even though he's undersized, Millsap doesn't back down. He's good at outworking everybody on the glass.
And finished off by Oubre.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Murray kicks to Jokic. It's rebounded by B.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Denver's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Harris passes to Murray. Back to Harris. Got a hand on it. Booker against Harris. And it's good for 2. And that's now 19 points for Devin Booker.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Murray, no good. And here are the Suns now. They're on an 18-4 run right now. Booker the pass to B. He's off on that one. Nice D from Porter. Denver's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And it's slammed in by Millsap.
And this is what happens when Millsap gets deep inside. Superb at finishing with force.
And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Ugh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
Jokic kicks to Murray. Back to Jokic. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Ayton. Well, Greg, the Rapid is set. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Pass to Bridges. And stolen by Barton. Near the three-point line, it's Porter. Cans the shot from the wing. Porter's got 5 points so far.
Leaving folks open around Barton is a no-no. He'll torch you whenever you do that.
To the paint, here's Ayton. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And so it's Phoenix sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been out. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And Denver will start the fourth quarter with We've got Will Barton. Porter is out there with Paul Millsap. Then it's Gary Harris, and it's Vonleh in at the 5.
Got to respect the jump shot of Millsap's. I mean, he knows exactly when he's got a mid-range jumper he should take.
B, the pass to Bridges. Dishes to Ayton. Here's B, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
So good at getting to his spots and then cashing in, making the game look easy.
Right side Millsap. And that's collected by B. B's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Barton against Bridges. To the inside. Here's Vonleh. No good that time. Some solid defense from Ayton. Here's Bridges. Rebound by the Nuggets. No good from Booker.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Barton the bounce pass. The fadeaway. No good that time.
You know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
Here's Bridges. Vonleh with the rebound. Second minute off the clock now in the 4th. It's deflected.
Tremendous at anticipating when shots are going up. Ayton is outstanding at protecting the rim.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for Phoenix.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Denver calls timeout. Clark, you were so good at such an early age in your basketball career. At what point did you personally realize just how far the game could take you?
You know, it really resonated with me, Kevin, I think at a summer basketball camp at Miami of Ohio when some of the better campers, high school campers, were asked to play with the college guys at night. And then during pickup games in my hometown of Cleveland with some of the Cleveland Cavaliers, Jim Jones and the late Terry Furlow and Mike Mitchell, and being able to compete somewhat with those guys at 15 and 16 years of age and having them encourage me to keep going and that I'd have a chance to do what they were doing at the time, which was play pro ball.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That free throw, good from B. Clark, the NBA gives out so many awards at the end of the season. Is there an award missing that you'd like to see?
You know what? I think they've got the bases covered really well with the number of awards they give out, Kevin. But I would like to perhaps see consideration given to a sophomore campaign award. That would be kind of cool because sometimes the rookie of the year, at least recently, has been a little cloudy because a rookie had been in the league a year, Ben Simmons, case in point, and then was counted. It was actually technically his second year, but his first year of playing. Well, a sophomore award might be something worth adding to the list.
That's a great idea.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Daniels with it. Carter on him. Bates Diop. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. For Phoenix, they've gone 4 of 8 in this 4th quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Ayton, the pass to B. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Ayton. And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Pass to Daniels. Clark, the two-way contract, a relatively new invention that gives players time in both the G League and the NBA.
I love it, Kevin, because it's another pathway for those aspiring to be NBA players to have a legitimate shot to make their dream come true. The G League is just a notch below the NBA in terms of overall talent. And so I love the fact that players who desire to be pros can have a pathway to get to the NBA by being part of the G League as well.
And these G League players are having an impact, aren't they? They're making a difference on a lot of teams.
40% of the players in the league have spent some time in the G League, so it speaks to the impact the G League has on the NBA.
Phoenix making some changes. Sheck Diallo comes in for B, and it's Johnson in for Bridges. He's checked in for the Suns. A different look for Denver. The pass to Diallo. Here's B. No good. Some solid defense from Grant. Outside Porter. Passes it to Morris. Good on the three-point shot.
And not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. Porter's court awareness is really impressive.
B, the pass to Diallo. And it's sent back by Jokic. And pushing it up, here's Denver. Porter's running. The quick look, no good that time.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
You know what? Those are shots you just hate to miss when you get those kinds of bunnies on a possession.
And let's see what Denver has coming up. On Wednesday, they'll be facing Drew Holiday and the New Orleans Pelicans. Then on Saturday, they'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas and the Memphis Grizzlies.
And for that matchup against the Rockets, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge.
No good from Grant. For Phoenix, they've got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. Here's B, and he drops in the layup off the glass. B's got 43 points.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on B. That's his fourth foul of the contest. Here's Grant. Off the inbound. Shooting foul. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review. And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Basket counts.
And, you know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
Here's Diallo. And another assist for him.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. To the middle. Here's Grant. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. And it's the Suns with the ball. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Suns from 12 feet out. Oh, that's blocked. The Nuggets moving the ball around, and the dunk by Grant.
Yeah, on his menu, dunking is one of the specialties. A fantastic jammer who really wrecks that rim.
B, and it's blocked. Here is Daniels. He's covered by Murray. Bates Diop misses.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Pass to Diallo. Shot clock at 6. The Suns need to get a shot off. They get it back. Got a piece of it, and he recovers it. Here's B. No luck, they battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down. Denver's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Daniels, no good. Suns shooting at 42% in this final quarter.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Suns.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so this is going to end up as victory number 24 on the year.
And they put themselves into the driver's seat in regards to the season series with this team. Tonight's win will give them a 2-1 edge with only 1 left to play.
You know, no matter what happens next time they meet, I think this was the biggest game they'll play against each other this season. Getting that 2-1 advantage means so much.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for B.
He did it all tonight, making an impact with more than just his scoring. How about the fact that he got a triple-double? Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
And he makes the first. That one is no good. On the wing, Daniels. He's covered by Murray. And the dunk by Grant.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Unloads from 13. And again, it's Denver.
The entire defense was frozen-footed. Nobody picked up the shooter, Kevin.
He got it again. Sensational.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Now Morris. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.
Thank you.
Hey, man, Kenny here. I thought you did a great job of keeping everyone involved. What happened out there that allowed you to rack up so many assists?
Man, it was like having the Infinity Time Stone when I had the ball. Felt like I was seeing everything but slowed down. That allowed me to find guys before the defense could rotate. But you know how it is, Kenny. You're one of the best at all times, man. I'm just trying to be like you, 2.0.
I love it.
If you're looking for bright spots from the past few games, look no further than Che, who's put together a real nice stretch of play here.
Couldn't agree more, Hank.
He's getting it done on both sides of the ball, and I know that's something they've been stressing doing in practice. I got a pretty good relationship with Coach.
Name drop.
It's true. And although he told me that's the most underrated part of Che's game, it's his work ethic. First in, last out kind of guy. So to see him putting in the effort on the defensive side of the ball, the less glamorous side, if we're being honest, that's no surprise. We're going to talk about some of the other
Let's go. Let's do that. Hey, Che.
Hey, what's
we're
up,
all
guys?
real glad that you're here and with this commercial and help us creatively. Welcome.
Oh, thanks for having me, man. So, look, I don't really know what I'm doing exactly, so, you know, I'm not a great actor or anything like that.
Oh, not a problem. There are a few things we want you to say. Just, it's simple stuff. Just be yourself, and we should get you out of here pretty quickly.
Oh, yeah, whatever you want, man.
Great. So here's the rundown. You're into beats because they help you block out from distractions. You're a professional athlete. Everybody wants a piece of you, the media, the fans, agents, whatever you relate to. But with beats, you're able to disappear into a headspace, block it all out.
Yeah, but I have lines, though, right?
Yeah, just make sure you emphasize the right words. That's important for our message.
Okay, I got you.
I'll break it down into 4 parts. First, how do I block out distractions? Beats.
Got you.
Second, wherever I go, I gotta have my beats.
Gotta have my beats.
Third, with revolutionary, pure adaptive noise-canceling technology.
Okay.
Fourth, I hear my music, not the noise.
Got you.
Think you're ready to give it a shot?
Yes, sir. Let's do it.
Okay. I'll count it down, 3, 2, 1, then I'll point to you and you can just let it rip.
Cool.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
How do I block out distractions? Beats. Wherever, whenever. Forever, I love my beats. Forever, forever, ever, forever, ever. With revolutionary, pure adaptive, noise-canceling technology. I hear the music, not the noise.
Hey, how you been, man?
Hey, what you working on?
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Turn it up! Turn it up! Next time, man. Next time.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Hey, see you later, man.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
I can't wait to get started in the NBA 2K21 demo, get my player started, and of course, all-time Lakers versus all-time Celtics.
Just out of curiosity, Chris, who has more championship rings?
Yeah, I was going to talk about the Lakers, but then you bring up that argument, and I really don't have anything to say about it, unfortunately, so...
Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA. It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
You want basketball? We got it for you tonight. The Phoenix Suns going up against the Golden State Warriors at Chase Center. Looking at Golden State, they're coming off a win in their last game against...
And that's Coit Tower, perched high atop Telegraph Hill here in San Francisco. We're just about set for action. Greetings and best wishes for a happy... And now a moment to check out the lead. GA, it's... Well, GA, they got a lot of pride there, there's no doubt, and rightfully so. Thank you. Bill, some people feel Steph is already the second greatest point guard of all time. What would he need to do to pass Magic Johnson?
Well, he's not. I don't think he needs to pass to Oscar Robertson first, I would say, who was incredible and was the best guard of the 60s. I don't know if he's a point guard, I guess would be my big argument with that. I always look at Steph like he's just a guard. So if you're thinking about him in the context of the best guards ever, I think just doing what he's doing for 3-4 more years, now you start looking about him with Jerry West, Oscar Robertson, Kobe. I think Magic's a tough one because that guy was in the finals every single year.
All the time.
I thought he was one of the best 5 players I've ever seen in my lifetime. The flexibility he had, the ability to play any position, how much better he made his teammates.
You've got Magic top 5 all time overall.
I had him 4th. In my book, I put him over Bird, which killed me, but he just had a couple more years than Bird did. Bird got injured. Bird basically had a 9-year run. I have LeBron past Magic at this point, but I still think Magic's in the top 5 and is one of the great teammates of all time, too. I think him and Duncan will be remembered, and I think Curry's on this list, too. Those 3 guys are just great teammates. They made everybody better. They were completely unselfish and just cared about the team, and that was it.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Rubio and Booker, they're the backcourt. Ayton is out there with B, and it's Oubre in at the small forward. And for Golden State, Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Then it's Wiggins, and there's Chris, and it's Pascal in at the power forward position. Here's Curry with the 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And Phoenix will come the other way. Booker left side. It's Rubio top of the key. Now here's Curry. Really played well against Houston in his last outing. Chris finds Curry. Here's Pascal. Covered by Rubio. The shot's good.
This is where Curry's excellent. Ball in hand, making decisions.
There's the feed to Oubre. Kicks it out to Rubio. Booker the pass to B. Uses the glass to finish the layup. B's got 6. Bill, in 2012, you wrote an article about the Warriors franchise, How to Annoy a Fan Base in 60 Steps.
Yeah.
A terrific piece. How fortunes have changed for this organization in every way.
Yeah, team of the decade. You could say probably one of the 5 or 6 best teams ever. 5 straight finals runs hadn't happened since Bill Russell and the Celtics, a million years ago. Yeah. And one of the iconic backcourts ever. One of the best playoff players ever in Curry. And then, I just think we'll look back at them a little more fondly than maybe they were remembered in the moment. People were so mad when Durant went there. It's a really fun team. My life was more fun with it in it.
5 in a row? I mean, think 5 finals appearances.
If you're complaining about the Warriors, you need to look in the mirror. I agree.
I mean, beautiful execution of the game plan offensively. So far, they are hitting 80% from the field.
Curry dishes to Wiggins. Curry against Rubio. Here's Pascal. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Houston.
Clay, picture perfect from down there. All in a day's work for the former three-point contest champion.
Ayton, the pass to B. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Down low, here's Pascal. No good that time. Some solid defense from Ayton. And stolen by Chris. Curry looking it over. Pass to Chris. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Chris has got his second bucket tonight.
And this is where Chris does a considerable amount of damage. Feels comfortable taking those interior shots.
Oubre finds Ayton. B covered by Wiggins. Here's B. Wiggins with the block. Fires the 3. And another 3 for Golden State. A handful of players land the Supermax contract bill. By and large, how do you see those deals working out?
It's tough. Nobody's really been happy with it yet. It's so much money, and it's such a big part of somebody's salary cap. and you're just kind of handicapped with it. And we've seen John Wall is the worst case scenario of it, but the situation Charlotte was in with Kemba Walker, where he makes the All-NBA team, and now his supermax is $240 million instead of $180. Like, that's crazy. And in a salary cap league, to pay $50 million a year for somebody is just nuts. It compromises the ceiling of the team. So the Bucks are going to be in this position with Giannis, where he's making $55 million a year and the cap's $120. How are you going to put a good team around?
You can't maneuver.
You can't. No. So I would put a wrinkle in there that I would make the supermax, whatever, pay the player whatever the number is, but it only counts for like $32 million or something. Make it so that it's not prohibitive.
A percentage of the total cap.
Yeah, make his cap figure is 32, even if you're paying him 55, and then that way people could compete better.
5 to shoot. Here's B. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Curry passes it to Chris. Back to Curry. Here's Pascal. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Tipped away, but they'll get another chance. Outside for Curry. Passes to Wiggins. That one wide left.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
B, the pass to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
Here's Curry. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Yeah, both teams in the zone early. Stops have been almost impossible to come by.
Bill, hypothetically, 2-on-2, Steph Curry and Del Curry against Clay and Michael Thompson. Which family tandem wins?
Are they playing right now, or are we
No, they're going back in their primes.
So it's prime against prime.
Prime against prime.
I think
this is right in your wheelhouse.
I think Clay and Michael would win, because Michael Thompson was really good back in the day. I think Del Curry and Steph Curry could have handled him on the low post. I think if they were playing now, I think Curry's would be like 20-point favorites. They just shoot threes.
I think Del can still shoot.
I think Del should be in a team. They can't. The Rockets could have put him in the corner like Ryan Anderson. I think he can still play.
Free throw drop. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Offensive rebound. That's tipped. Now the Warriors moving it up on Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Rubio and Booker. They're the backcourt. B out there with Kelly Oubre, and it's Ayton in at the 5. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, B in that last game against the Nuggets delivered quite a performance. He tallied 50 points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. He racked up big numbers in what was a really good performance. Can he carry it over tonight? We'll see, Kevin.
Okay, David, thanks. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And, Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, that's what it means to be unselfish, putting the team's interests first. As you say, he just wants to come away with the W.
And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Looney's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Back to Curry. Thompson outside. Shot on the wing. It's Curry. That time on the assist by Thompson. And that's now 10 points for Steph Curry.
I just want to point out the discipline of Thompson, running plays all the way through.
Bill, defenders are doing a better job of challenging the shooter from the side so they don't foul and don't step into that landing space when he comes down from shooting.
Yeah, I don't like the landing space. And all that stuff. Like,
well, what would you call
load management? We have all these phrases now. It's like, how did these phrases come in my life?
Load management is interesting.
Load management's the worst. Where did that start?
I don't know.
Can we just play basketball?
Just like work. Yeah, just rest.
What's the thing they call when the guy travels, but they say it's not? It's like he's gathering the ball. That's another one.
Gathering the
I never said gathering the ball in my life until 2 years ago. Enough with the weird phrases.
Yeah. And now a chance to take a look at some numbers for him.
He stepped up his game on the glass big time this month. His numbers are outstanding, but even if the numbers weren't there, his activity in the paint has been incredible. His hard work is paying off, and they want more of the same from that young man.
Both free throws good from B.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
Booker Thompson. Pass to Curry. Five on the clock. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Timeout called, the Suns. A chance here to rank the top rookies in the NBA. The race for the Rookie of the Year. How about these guys? What a group. Well, you look at B. Well, he's shown he's a force as we move along in the meat of the season. He's sitting pretty at that #1 spot now, and it's his race to lose.
And this is just a special, special player. No question he should be favored for the Rookie of the Year award at this point.
Yeah, midway through the season, I say he's made the greatest total impact. A potential generational talent. We'll see if he can keep it going.
Here's Curry. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Defensively, they've had no answer for him this period, and he continues to stay aggressive.
Bill, you look at the awards given out by the league. Most have been around for a while. But is there any award that you'd like to add? Something that's not being touched on in terms of high performance and success?
I think that there should be a playoff MVP. I made this case in my book.
That's a great idea.
There's always like a best guy in every postseason, and I would like to see who that would be. And it's pretty easy to go backwards and figure out who it was. I did that. Just go backwards and have all the backstory of who it should have been, but then going forward, now here are the ones we're adding. I would like to see that. I would also like to see a best bench celebration award, because certain teams just have these guys. They're good at pointing. They're good at fist pumping. First guy during the timeout running over.
Chest bumps.
They have handshakes.
All of it, yeah.
They're waiting at the scorer's table before the game to do the special handshake with each guy. I feel like that guy deserves some shine. Last year, DeAndre Jordan, I think, was one of the first guys I remember who was just great at this before he started playing. Late 2000s Clips. I was like, man, this guy's really, he's not playing, but he's really figuring out how to affect the game.
Good. I like that. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
His shot making has been superb this quarter. He's taken over this game.
Good ball movement here by the Suns. Here's Pascal, covered by Oubre. Pascal, the pass to Rudy. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Warriors shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
Suns trail by 17. Here's B, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
Thompson looking for an opening. And you can see how Klay Thompson fits with this team, Bill. Seems to be the perfect complement to Steph and the other Warriors around him.
Yeah, like him and Steph have the same great quality of just really fun to play with. Can fit in with whatever franchise you have, whatever supporting cast you have. Doesn't need the ball to succeed, but if you need him to get more shots, he can do that too. Incredible defender. It's actually become overrated to talk about how underrated of a defender he is, because I think people know he's an underrated defender. He can guard everybody from 6'8" to 5'10", and I actually think he's more than a compliment. I think he's a worthy sidekick for Steph. I would give him sidekick status, Kevin.
I like that. I want to be your sidekick.
Hey, that's great. I would never call you a compliment. I would say you're a sidekick.
I'd give you compliment.
Thank you.
Fires the three. It's hauled in by the Suns. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
And the focus was to get stops. All game, they were right up on shooters, and that led to some big-time rejection.
This was their game plan going in. Make shooters uncomfortable by challenging every possible shot.
Timeout called the Warriors. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
And a lot of that was game plan. Putting guys in a position to succeed, particularly on the offensive end.
They understood what the defense was trying to take away and game planned a great strategy to take advantage of it.
Wiggins is checked in for the Warriors. Up top, Curry, covered by Rubio. Chris can't hit.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
You know, this is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised they couldn't execute.
And the sheer muscle of Ayton. Sometimes he's impossible to stop on the way up.
Curry against Rubio. Thompson passes to Pascal. Trying to get something going. And the basket is good. Pascal's got 7 points in the game.
And they just refuse to go away and really have slowly worked themselves back into the game. Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
The Suns. And entertaining as always, Bill. Thank you so much for stopping by. We always appreciate your time.
Thank you. I don't want to do any Celtic games.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You know, B has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, the passing he brings to the table on full display through the first 2 quarters.
The engine that makes them run. He's been able to push the action, and he's making great decisions.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Then there's Caspi. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. And it's Pascal in at the 4. Some terrific NBA players right now out of Michigan State. Smitty, we know that's your alma mater. Which of those guys do you enjoy watching the most?
Kevin, I really enjoy watching all of them because I've got a close relationship with all our Michigan State Spartans. Gary Harris, Draymond Green, Jaren Jackson Jr., Bryn Forbes, Denzel Valentine, and the list goes on. I love because I watch them and I know they're going to come out and play extremely hard because of Tom Izzo and the Michigan State brand of basketball.
Thompson passes to Pascal. Four on the clock. Inside. Chris. It's deflected.
And using that wide reach to reject shots. Ayton can't afford to throw up weak stuff around the big fella.
B. That's in. Coming off an assist from Rubio. Rubio's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Thompson outside. The pass to Curry. To the inside. And the basket by Pascal. Pascal's got 9.
Great pass to set your man up with a high percentage look.
Here's Oubre. Here's B. That one's not going to go. Wiggins with some nice D. he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And there's one thing that's never been in question about Wiggins, his ability to be a high-volume scorer. And in case you needed a reminder, he's giving you one tonight.
It's stolen by Curry. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. Good on the shot. And now it's a 9-point Warrior lead.
You got to reward him. He's getting out in transition and running. Get the ball to Stephen Curry.
So it's Phoenix now. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, the Warriors may have some injuries that they're going to deal with this season, but they're going to do it in a dynamic new building, Chase Center in San Francisco. The more than $1 billion, that's with a B, dollar arena is hopefully going to generate revenue for the team off the floor and allow them to keep some great players in uniform on the floor. It's going to be state-of-the-art here in Golden State as the team moves from Oakland after spending more than 4 decades playing at Oracle Arena.
DA, as you and I were talking, they hate to leave where they've been so successful in Oakland, but this building is amazing. Thank you. Here's B. Chris with the rebound.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Thompson. Phoenix grabs the miss. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That'll be game 2 of 4 straight on the road. Wiggins with some nice D. And it's the Warriors' ball. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. And Thompson gets it to go.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Hooker the pass to B. Ayton trying to break free. Gets it to fall in the bucket from B. B's got 35 in the game. Warriors leading by 13 to the paint. Here's Curry. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's B, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam. Here's the Warriors with the ball. They're on a 17-6 run. And that one, good. Thompson's got 16.
Smart move. You want to keep the defense guessing. Running Thompson inside is a good way to do it.
Oubre outside. And here's Booker from the arc. And it's Curry with the rebound. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on B.
Well, at this point, it's undeniable that Curry is the greatest shooter of all time. You talk about guys like Ray Allen, he has passed up. That is big time.
Baines and Pascal pulls it down.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Looney passes to Pascal, and the layup's good off the glass. Pascal's got 4 points now in the quarter. And there are no metrics to deny. What Curry is doing is incredible.
And at this point, we take his jaw-dropping feats for granted. He passes the numbers test, and he certainly passes the eye test. Curry, the best at what he does.
The Suns making a switch here. Carter's checked in.
And the Warriors last season, the 6th team in NBA history, and really the first since the mid-'70s to have 5 All-Stars from the previous season.
They were a team for the ages. We knew they couldn't afford to keep them all together. That lineup stands up against any team in history.
Here's Poole. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Kicks it to Thompson. Pass to Pascal. Just 5 to shoot. From deep three-point range, Bridges with the board. Bridges has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And that's rocking the rim. Give him 2 points and tack on some for style.
Oh, he deserves them. He deserves all the points he can get there. Sensational. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
Here's Poole. Sinks that one from the post. Poole's got his second basket of the night. Phoenix has gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Here's B. Can't get it to fall. Bridges against Thompson. Here's Looney. It's blocked, and he gets it back. Just 4 seconds left to play in the third. Timeout called. The Suns. Klay Thompson with a strong contribution so far in this one.
I mean, the ridiculous production from beyond the arc. They have to find a way to cool him down.
Just 4 seconds left here in the third quarter. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. Klay Thompson has been leading the charge for the Golden State Warriors. He nailed it from long range in that quarter. Winds up with a total of 4 3-pointers in the period. We'll return shortly. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Yeah, it's one thing to find the guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the fourth. Kelly Oubre out there with B. Then there's Murray. Then it's Ricky Rubio. And it's Baines in its center. Passes it to Pascal. 3-pointer. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Murray outside. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. So many NBA players now have their talented children playing in the NBA or in college and will soon be in the NBA. Smitty, whose kids stand out to you as potential superstars?
Hey, Kevin, Dale Curry, for sure.
No way. Okay, I could have gotten that one. Steph Curry. Who else, though? Who else catches your eye?
I think up and coming, LeBron's kid, Shaq's son, D-Wade's, and that's what you love. You see a lot of these guys, and it's great for me. I remember when they were little, Kevin, and now seeing them winning championships, being able to play on that stage is unbelievable.
Up again.
And they get it back again. I mean, how many rebounds offensively have they had? Everything's going right for them today. Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Covered by Rubio. Pass to Wiggins. Shoots over Oubre. And it's Wiggins missing.
It's a shot you would think he would make, but he just doesn't make it all the time.
And that one drops for him. 8 points for Ricky Rubio.
I love how Rubio controls the pace, able to shift gears in an instant.
The pass to Wiggins. Here's Pascal. And that one goes long.
Easy chance for mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Rubio misses.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Steve, for players, success brings so many opportunities, but sometimes the glitz and the glamour and the lifestyle get in the way of success on the basketball court.
You know it does, Kevin. A lot of these guys have a lot of things going off the court, and you want to encourage that. It's just when anything off the court starts to affect on the court, then it becomes a problem. Some guys can handle it from the beginning. Others need to mature before they can find that balance.
No good on that one. Booker, he's checked in for Murray. And he's good on the second. Warriors leading by 21. Curry dishes to Wiggins. Out to Chris. Pass to Thompson. Clock at 6. Thompson is double. Chris. And Chris throws it down.
There's where Thompson's underrated vision comes into play. That's an excellent find.
Passes it to Rubio. Now here's Diallo. Count it.
You can't give him any daylight or he will do just that.
We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Curry against Rubio. Curry with the bounce pass. Fades away. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Really surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds given what the scoreboard says. And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
The Warriors have gone just 1 of 6 in the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. Wiggins passes to Curry. That shot off. Good D by Rubio. And it's Phoenix's ball. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. A nice shot by Booker.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Very nice stretch from them, but the reason why they're not into this game, they have to get some stops.
And again, it's the Warriors missing. Suns trail by 17. Inside. And got it! Another basket.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Pass to Pascal. Good, and Curry gets the assist. And the Warriors lead by 17.
Curry aware of his role. When you're at the point, you have to keep everyone involved.
Wiggins with it, and there's the pass to Chris. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Chris has got 4 points in the quarter.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And a moment now to check out who the Warriors have coming up on their schedule. On Saturday, they'll go up against Kristaps Porzingis and the Dallas Mavericks. Then on Tuesday, they'll be playing against LaMarcus Aldridge and the San Antonio Spurs.
And that one against the Pistons. That's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
Tremendous day at the office for the former NBA scoring champion, Steph on a mission.
Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Curry's got the ball, and it's Wiggins with the jam.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Steve, it seems like criticism of NBA officials is reaching a very interesting level. We see players, coaches, and now even executives confronting these officials over their calls.
You know, I know we love the word transparency, but I think also for these referees, because of technology as well, we're seeing these players from so many different angles. And all we want to talk about if we're coaches and executives and players are the plays they miss. And I think that's what we're, putting too much energy in.
Curry on the wing. They double team Curry. Here's Chris. And Chris throws it down.
And once Chris gets the position he wants, he is throwing it down with a vengeance.
Suns trail by 21. And here's Booker from the arc. And it goes for the 5th time and 10 shots for him this game.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Chris pass to Wiggins. Here's Pascal. Here's Chris. Pass to Pascal. To the middle. And Wiggins throws it down.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. We felt it. Even over here we felt it. Got that one up quick. That's now 8 points for Kelly Oubre.
And this team's struggles are not his fault. He's putting in work at the offensive end.
Thompson finds Curry. And now here's Chris, covered by Rubio. Back to Curry. For three. Rebound by the Suns.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
Warriors leading by 18. Curry passes to Chris. No good on the triple. For Phoenix, they've gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots. Stolen by Thompson. Wiggins left side. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 5 assists tonight.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
And Booker kicks to Rubio. Down low. B. Count it, and the foul. Chris. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. Looney's checked in for the Warriors. That's good from B.
Tough. He's just so hard to keep off the foul line when he pushes the action. I love his activity here in the second half.
Wiggins passes to Looney. Back to Wiggins. Here's Pascal. Covered by Oubre. Pascal's shot is off. Rubio in the corner. Booker outside. Passes to Oubre. B guarded by Curry. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. They get Stephen Curry.
You know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
Both free throws good from B. And here's Curry, who brings it up for Golden State. The lead is 15. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. And that game concludes a 5-game homestand. Here's B. Lays it up off the glass. B's got 59 points.
Really another fantastic offensive rebound and putback. This is the second game in a row where he has just been ball dominant.
When he gets into one of these grooves, you never know how long they're going to last. Sometimes they go on and on and on.
Here's the break. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down to 11 on the bucket from Booker.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Stolen by Rubio. Oubre, good. Oubre's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Suns.
And that whole play starts with Rubio's anticipation. Have to protect the ball around him.
Pascal, count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Pascal's got 4 this quarter.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
They double-team Curry. Pass to Wiggins. Here's Looney. Back to Wiggins. Shot clock at 5. Over Oubre. That one doesn't go. So Phoenix will take it the other way. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
From 12 feet out. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Suns trail by 7. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns.
Crossing up the defense, and that's what you expect from Rubio. Terrific vision.
1:51 left in the 4th quarter. Rubio against Curry. And the pass to Pascal. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 11 rebounds in the game. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. We've got 1:28 left here in the fourth quarter. Curry outside, and it's Ayton with the rebound.
And it's really a tale of two quarters. Shot it so well in the last, but this one can't get anything to fall.
And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
How big is that? Or should I say, how big might that become? Just a brutal mistake.
Rubio against Curry. And the Warriors miss again.
Trying to shoot himself out of his slump. And it's not going well.
Here's B, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. And there's the foul against Golden State. Good on the first, and that brings them within 2 here. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
Yeah, being down 2 points instead of 1 thanks to the free throw miss makes getting a stop here absolutely critical.
Phoenix calls timeout. They're behind by 2. 55 seconds left to play here in the fourth. A chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, Stephen Curry.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor. He is showing signs of maturity in these moments. It's clear that Ayton takes pride in coming through for his team.
Timeout called the Warriors. The score knotted at 136. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey, guys, I was able to catch the message Steve Kerr gave to his team. He told them, hey, guys, this is a close game, but if we execute right here, I like our chances. There's no need for hero ball. Trust one another. Make the simple play. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. No good from B. The game has come down to this.
Huge possession.
Here's Wiggins. That's tipped. Oh, here we go. Rubio's got him in a fast break chance. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Thompson inside. He's guarded by Booker. Wiggins surveying the floor. Shot clock at 6. Trying to end the drought. He's off from 3. Phoenix calls timeout. The score is tied at 136. Just 2 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Booker. Count it!
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. They trail by 2. 1 second left in the game. Guys, your thoughts?
And with under 2 seconds remaining, they need something quick. Don't have time for an extra pass here, but they want to try for a 3 off the inbound play and go for the win. Definitely doable.
Thompson for the triple. And there's the triple. A big three-pointer, but we might have a review here. And the officials are signaling for a video review of the last-second buzzer beater. Boy, this game hangs in the balance of the review now. The officials have made their decision. The basket, as we thought, will count. It took a little while to check the replay, but they did, in fact, have it right. He got it off GA in time.
And even though they had it right the first time, it's always a smart move to...
shot, you have got to go.
It was a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
Hey, Che.
Yo.
They want you in the press room.
Okay, I'll be in there at 10, all right?
Thanks.
So, what's the mood like in the locker room after you drop a tough one like this?
I mean, Ted, you know what? It's not great, all right? We got a bunch of competitors on this team, and we all know we could have executed better down the stretch. So, yeah, you know what? We were mad, we were upset, but it's fine. Because you know what? We're going to put this behind us and move on to the next one. And that's all you got to do in this situation.
You were balling out there tonight, Che. Nice game.
Thanks, Vinny.
It's got to sting a little bit when you're setting everyone up, but you just can't get over the hump. Is that on your teammates?
Well, yeah, it hurts to lose, but it's not on my teammates. It's on all of us. Offense, defense, it doesn't matter. It's a team game. We win together, we lose together.
You guys ready to hammer out this deal?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Here's what they're starting with. Fantastic. Looking forward to a long and healthy relationship.
Me too, man.
Thanks, Che.
You're welcome. See y'all later, all right?
All right.